Alright, so I've just uncovered 5 more of the best random KDP book niches on Amazon. And when I say random, I mean these are hidden gems most people completely overlook. Not only do these niches sell, they sell quietly, they sell consistently, and some of these have been generating passive income for years without much competition. Now, if you missed part 6, no worries, I've linked it in the description so you can catch up after this one. But today I'm breaking down 5 fresh niches that have the potential to make serious money. Now, if this is your first time here, my name is Jeff and this channel is all about becoming self-sufficient when it comes to making money online. So if this sounds like you, feel free to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I release a new video. With that being said, let's get right to it. Now, I've been in this game long enough to know what works and what doesn't. I've seen people chase the same overused ideas, planners, journals, kids' books, only to end up exactly where they started. But the real money is in the niches that no one's talking about. I'm talking about books that people need, not just what they want. Books that solve problems, help track important things, or even serve as an emotional outlet. These are the kind of books that keep selling month after month, year after year, because they're actually useful. And the best part, some of these niches don't even require design skills to get started. So I'll show you real examples, the demand behind them, and exactly why they work. Because honestly, when I first started KDP, I had no idea these kinds of books even existed, let alone they could pull in thousands of dollars per month. So if you're looking for low competition, high potential book ideas that aren't just the same old recycled junk, stick with me. I'm about to break down 5 niches that could change the game for you. With that being said, let's get started. Now, the first niche we have today is how to draw flowers. Now, this is as simple as it seems. This is a book on how to draw flowers. We have one right here ranking in at 40,000. We have another one right here ranking in at 153,000. Notice the price point is a little bit more than your typical notebook. And if we keep scrolling down, we have another one right here ranked at 300,000. This one's at 58,000. Now, if we go back up here, we can see that the total results 721. So pretty low competition, 21 out of 48 on the exact match, which means how many books are ranking for this exact keyword in their book's title. How many books are independently published? 22 out of the 48 on the first page. The average bestsellers rank 502,000. Average reviews 360. Average price $11.81. With the niche score of 64. So this is telling us that this is a great niche to get into. Now, if we check out this book, this is how to draw 50 plus flowers for seniors, large print, step-by-step instructions, draw beautiful flowers, including roses, tulips, carnations, and more. We can see the price point, $10.99, 4.5 out of 5 rating, and 106 pages overall. Size at your typical activity book size, which is 8.5 by 11 inches. Now, if we check out the A+ content, we can see just exactly what the book looks like. So the interior is actually right here in the back. So we have step 1, step 2, step 3, 4, all the way to step 10, or how many steps it requires to complete the flower. And if you notice, it's just basically this main image and it's reverse engineered. You just go backwards, taking away certain elements until you get to step number 1. And then here's the actual interior of the book. Now, if we check out the bestsellers rank of 40,535 and plug it into this KDP book sales calculator, we can see that's good for about $31 per day in estimated royalties and just under $1,000 per month in estimated royalties. Now, the next niche we have is the writing letters and numbers practice book. So right away, we see a niche score of 77 that is quite high, well above that 50 that you guys know I always look for. Total results a little bit higher, 1,613, but you're still gonna have a decent chance at getting your book ranked on the first or second page of Amazon without having to push out those Amazon KDP ads. We see 0 out of the 16 exact match, so that's an opportunity right there, and only 4 independently published books. Now, the average bestsellers rank 36,000, very, very low. Average reviews 9,000. Average price $10.98. Now, if we go and look at some of these books, we can see this one with the bestsellers rank is ranking in at 446. And then if we keep going, another one right here ranked at 7,468 with the bestsellers badge. And then if we keep going, we have another one right here ranking in at 12,000. So we see 3 high profit potential books here and another one at 56,000. Now, if we take a look at this book, this is the Trace Letters Alphabet Handwriting Practice Workbook for Kids. preschool writing workbook with sight words for pre-K, kindergarten, and kids ages 3 to 5. Now it's priced at $5.99, so pretty low margins here for your royalties. #1 bestsellers badge, 108 pages. So what's included in the book? They have dot-to-dot tracing, engaging illustrations. They have writing the alphabet, writing sight words, writing simple sentences. And this is priced at 8.5 by 11 inches. Now, I always like to scroll down here to see if there's any A+ content. However, this book does not. So we have to actually go to this read sample portion. So here's part 1, tracing lines and curves, learning letters. So this is what the interior looks like. They start with the dot right here, and then they just follow it down over and over and over and over. Same here, over. Another worksheet right here. And then here's one for the letter A, uppercase, the letter A, lowercase, A is for ant, some more A's, and then we have the letter B, and so on and so forth. Now, if we take that bestsellers rank of 446, that's about $368 per day and well over $11,000 per month in estimated royalties. Now, if you go to Creative Fabrica, you can go ahead and look at an interior just like this one to help get some inspiration on how to go about designing these interiors. I would not recommend you to just download this and re-upload directly onto KDP. You always want to modify. And if you want to learn how to modify one of these interiors, let me know in the comments down below. Now, the next niche we have is the how to draw cute animals. So very similar to the very first niche. This one has total results 953, exact match 2 out of 16, and 6 independently published books showing up on the first page. The average bestsellers rank is 80,595 with the average reviews 1,654 and the average price of $10.82. The niche score we see 77, so very high. And if we scroll down to look at some of these books, this one right here has the bestsellers badge and is ranking in at astonishing 86. We have another one right here that's ranking in the 300,000, and another one right here ranking in at 15,865, and another one right here ranking in at 30,000, and another one right here ranking in at 117,000. Now, if we check out this book, How to Draw Animals, 300 drawings of sweet pets, exotic and farm friends, fantasy beings, and other amazing creatures, book for kids. So these are simple step-by-step instructions with clear directions and arrows. 108 pages, 8.5 by 11 inches, priced at $10.90. And if we scroll down here to look at some A+ content, we can see the interior right here. So this is the dolphin, the seahorse, and it's similar to the roses niche where we have the main element, in this case, the dolphin, and then you just start subtracting elements from it until you get to your first step. So if you want to learn how to do this, let me know in the comments down below. Now, if we check out that bestsellers rank of 15,865, that's going to be about $74 per day in estimated royalties and over $2,200 per month in estimated royalties. Now, the next niche we have is the Bible versus coloring book for kids. Total results, we see 1,133, so not too competitive here. The exact match, only 3 out of 48, and 32 independently published books here with that niche score of 62, so above that 50 that I always look for. The average bestsellers rank 456,000, average reviews 416, average price $7.73. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at some of these books, I always skip this sponsored products like you guys know, because this is where publishers are paying to basically boost their books' rankings. But if we scroll down and we look at maybe this one right here, independently published with the bestsellers rank of 25,000. So that's one book showing demand. I always like to look for 3 of these books at least. That way I know that people are actually looking for this type of book. This one's ranked at 95,000. And then this one a little bit higher at 437,000. But if we keep scrolling down to look for that third book, we see this one at 13,000 and another one right here at 33,000. And then some more here, 420,000, 400,000, 112,000. So we see a ton of demand here for this book. Now, if we check out this book, this is called Boys of Faith, Christian Bible Verse Coloring Book for Boys, We see a 4.9 out of 5 rating. 95% is a 5-star. So this is a very, very well produced book. $8.99, size that your 8.5 by 11 inch typical coloring book size. 62 pages overall, so not a very long book. Now if we scroll down to look at some A+ content, we can see here are the interiors. Very professional, very good looking interiors. As you can see, the Bible verses in here, and it's on a very unique background, basically staying with the theme of whatever the verse is. And then we can see some more of the coloring books that this publisher sells right here. Now, if we check out that bestsellers rank of 25,912, we can see that's good for about $35 per day, which is over $1,000 per month in estimated royalties. Now, if you're interested in creating this type of book, I suggest you actually make this book manually. However, you can go to Create a Fabrica and you can download something like this interior to give you a head start. This can give you some design inspiration and some verses here that you could actually use in your own coloring book. Now, the last niche we have for today is the home renovation planner. We see the niche score of 55, so above that 50 that I look for. Total results 785, 21 out of 48 on the exact match, and 35 independently published books here. Average rank 1 million, average reviews 809, and the average price $11.94. Now, if we take a look at some of these books, we can see this one right here is ranked a little bit higher, 451,000. I typically like to look for 300,000 and below. This one though, 161,000. And then this one is 262,000. And then this one right here is 109,000. So 3 books showing demand. Now, if we check out this book, this is called the New Home Planner, Renovation DIY Planner and Diary, 6 sections to fill in for each room in your home, including expenses, decorating styles, trade codes, to-do lists, layout design, and important notes. A lot of keyword stuffing, but I would say it's done well. And because that is exactly what's in the interior, as you can see here. Now, priced at $6.99. I'm guessing this is more of a typical logbook where the interiors of the pages are just duplicated over and over, and no A+ content, so we have to rely on this sample portion. And so here is the interior. This is the kitchen interior design, room measurements, sketches, furnitures, paint colors, accessories, flooring, lighting, notes. You have your kitchen layout plan where you can kind of draw what your kitchen looks like here and then design it how you want. Your to-do list for your kitchen, your quotes, your purchases, your notes, your living room interior design, and so on and so forth for every single room in the house, your dining room, your bedroom, etc., etc. If we look at that bestsellers rank of 109,641, we can see this book is making about $5 per day and about $171 per month in estimated royalties. Now, here is an interior that you could actually use for this book. This is the 2024 Home Renovation Planner, but you can change the year to whatever year you are creating, 2025, 2026, and so on and so forth. Now, the thing about this is that it is a Canva editable template. So any interior that you see here, once you download this, it's going to give you a link to be able to open this into Canva and then be able to modify it with ease. You can change the colors, you can change the look of the font, you can change the bedrooms, you can add more information, you can delete some things if you want, and you can kind of build it to however you want your book to be. So if you want to go ahead and use this for your own book and you don't have Create a Fabrica yet, I'll leave a link down below. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want a part 8 to the series of the best random KDP book niches on Amazon, let me know by smashing that thumbs up button and leaving a comment down below. Also, if you're serious about creating KDP books, don't forget to check out my KDP royalty roadmap, which is going to be your complete step-by-step guide to creating and uploading these books onto Amazon KDP. So I'll also leave that link down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell, as well as follow me on all my socials at JeffsAtLife. With that being said, thanks for watching. Bye for now.